Okay. Nice music, by the way. I'm digging this. Ooh, I really like this. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. And that's a really cruel murder, man. Like, no joke.
Huh?
Is there something wrong with this Monokuma file? Well, what's wrong with it? Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration on his left arm, and a knife impaled through his right hand.
Yep.
It's definitely weird. Don't worry or form conclusions on your own. That makes me more worried than I should be. We can discuss it later. Right now is our only chance to investigate. We should investigate first.
See?
If we don't, there won't be anything for us to discuss. Well, I guess you're right. Then let's start with the area surrounding Nagito's body. I should start with the back of the warehouse. So, it's probably the traitor that killed him, right? His leg and right hand is stabbed, but his wound looks like a slice. It's probably the reason that the wound on his left arm doesn't look that deep compared to his other wounds.
Super difficult. See?
Look at the palm of his left hand. I think that blood is from when his left arm was sliced blood. The blood spatter looks strange. It cuts off right in the middle of his palm. Well, that would explain the blood on his palm, but there's something else that's strange? When you flip it over and look at the back of his hand,
Well?
there's also blood, but only above the middle joint of each finger. Okay. Okay, so for this clue, I feel like I know why it looks like that, but the proper word that I'm looking for isn't coming to me right now.
See?
The knife is stabbed through Nagito's right hand. Did the killer do this? How could they do something so cruel? This knife, it must be from the military base. Now that you mention it, you're right. It looks like a survival knife.
Well?
By the way, it seems the wounds on his legs and left arm were caused by that same knife. Which means after the killer was finished stabbing Nagito's legs and left arm, they stabbed the knife to his right hand.
It cannot be!
They finished him off with a spear.
How cruel!
And does that mean the killer went to the trouble of using two weapons, a knife and a spear?
You are right.
I feel like they use a knife to pin him down and then stab him. Does that mean the killer didn't just tap Nagito? They also stabbed his legs? Why would the killer do something like that?
Damn it!
At any rate, it's pretty sadistic. The killer must have been holding a huge grudge toward him. Or they might have been torturing him. Torture?
Huh?
I mean, if they just wanted to kill him, they could have just stabbed him once in the chest, right? If you disregard the spear in his chest, the other wounds were inflicted for reasons other than the killing. Was it something that would have led to the traitor?
Even so. Damn it!
I think for this case, it's super easy to assume someone like Akane because she's just super aggressive towards her. But my intuition tells me that it's not her. Can I...
What's this?
Oh my? What's this? Such a strange looking spear, isn't it? A cord extends from the tip of the handle and there's an iron weight attached to it.
Phew!
I see, you use the cord as a whip to capture the enemy and deliver the final blow with the spear. Is this your first time looking at this too? Of course not, is the spear of Gungnir, right? Definitely just came up with that now.
Hey! Hey!
By the way, I wanted to ask you, where did that spear come from? I feel like I saw it at Nezumi Castle. Oh.
What?
Yeah, we saw one there.
What the hell?
I see, even he doesn't know what's inside that castle. Well, more importantly, I need to focus on the investigation. The spear definitely catches my eye, but the weight on the end of the cord coming out of the handle, it looks like that part has blood on it too. It's strange that the section of cord doesn't have blood on it. I don't really have any idea of who it could be at the moment.
This is bad.
The good thing his mouth is covered with duct tape, otherwise I wouldn't be able to look at him.
It's gonna be fine.
Hey, hey, hey!
Blood on Nagito's face. It looks like it mostly came from a slice on his left arm.
Man.
Hey, hey!
There's no blood under the duct tape.
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Well,
This duct tape has crinkles, like it was sticking toward the inside of his mouth, right? Nagito is desperately moving his mouth under the duct tape. Seriously, what's wrong with that? He means Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he got those wounds all over his body. So he tried to shout, which caused the duct tape to get sucked into his mouth a bit. So what's wrong with that? Is that something we really need to worry about? I don't really get it, but let's put the duct tape back on his mouth already.
Yep.
What haven't I looked at? Oh. Front row. Interesting. Okay, time to look around the area. It's an oil lighter. This is where the curtains would have been hanging. It also looks like the fire did extensive damage here. If the oil lighter was placed here,
Just kidding.
an oil lighter, someone probably wanted to keep warm.
Bring it on.
Is a most foolish thought. This is clearly the cause of the fire.
Well,
Oil lighters can continue to burn even after someone lets go of them.
which means
Okay, so for this specific picture, when they first showed it, the fact that they didn't put Sonia in there makes me very slightly suspicious of it.
you are right.
The killer probably planned to destroy evidence by setting this warehouse on fire. Because the fire to destroy evidence? That's the only reason I can think of why a killer would set fire to their crime scene, but... Is this one of the life-size plushies that were being produced at this factory?
Hey! What the heck?
Who do I think did it? Honestly, I'm not sure.
What are you saying?
I have to really think about that a little bit more, but honestly, I have no idea right now.
You're so evil.
What's this?
You seem more pissed than usual these days, Monami, but... But if I had to suspect somebody, I'd probably pick, like, Kazuichi or Sonia. Probably one of them. I'd pick one of those two. If I had to at least suspect somebody. But honestly, I don't know. I don't have any real suspicions at the moment.
I can't lose.
If it wasn't Monokuma's trick, then who did this? Could the killer have done this? Is this Nagito's blood? I really like listening to this remix. This evidence really isn't all that strange. It looks like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time.
So...
The time. Looks like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of death was noon sharp. So basically, he died when the fireworks went off. And the only person that wasn't there was Sonia. She came in basically as it went off. But that doesn't really mean anything, I think.
It's time!
Seems like a bad way to describe it. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? Alright, those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
Alright!
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. That would be Sonia, who she's talking about. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
Alright!
And whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious.
Huh?
None of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. One of the best class trials. Alright. Alright. Getting excited for the class trial.
Like...
I'm not freaking about it like Kazuichi, but I definitely can't stop thinking about it. But when the Monokuma timer reaches 0 3 days from now, what's going to happen?
Huh? That's obviously wrong! Jeez. Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends.
Hey! Shut up! Shut up! Damn it!
But this is the Monokuma we're talking about, you know? Like you said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know. You...
And don't bring up strange stuff like that.
So just as I thought. Yep.
Yeah, it's about that sprinkler.
Well,
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
see?
Can you see that red streak? Huh? Oh, alright, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside the warehouse first. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess?
See?
Oh, we triggered it by opening the door. Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? I just gotta use a little more force. What happened to opening it slowly? Could it be... was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering too.
Hey, hey. So...
Strange, that means we can speculate this was done intentionally. Monokuma panels.
Maybe...
To drown out sound?
Hey,
like...
Already talked to you. I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded.
Huh?
Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is alright, it is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were a fake? Well, that's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my! It cannot be!
Do you suspect me? It is a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus, shit, you son of a bitch. Man, she snapped at me. Sonia?
I am sorry!
I'm terribly sorry, I was panicking. I shall calm down and explain to you why I was at the military base. When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there.
Well?
At first, I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone, so I kept it silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicious and went to investigate them?
That is...
And I suspected the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered?
Please listen!
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagito brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out the bombs were at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them.
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. And at the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin.
However, that plan was an utter failure. The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God damn it all to hell!
She is learning all sorts of language. God damn it all to hell.
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monami as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb. Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Nagito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Nagito blew up the hotel lobby. That bomb was real and I could not stop thinking about it. Kazuichi here, he reminds me of when Toko got blown up. Straight flying. On further reflection, that might have been Nagito's plan all along. Shoot us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he set were real as well. If so, then Nagito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I've explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right. I got it.
bewildered.
You look worried. I am.
Well,
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean, it's good to investigate other places as well. She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base that Sonia mentioned, the plushie factory next door, Nezumi Castle, where the spirit originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I want to understand the reason for his actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me? I see.
I agree. I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems you had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece this incident together. So we need to search for them in other areas, probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas, we'd have to give up completely.
Hey!
Well,
There's no time for us to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around.
My. However... Well? Do you have a minute?
If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that?
Amazing!
The plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
All right!
Let us strip these apart right away so we can confirm it.
Easy as pie!
Either way, it is all gravy. All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Enough already!
Stop! There's no bomb.
Hey,
You don't know if you just pick me up. See? All you feel is a soft weight of cotton.
I see.
You're right.
However...
Then where did Nakito obtain the bombing news?
Who knows?
I wonder. If I want to give you guys a hand, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
The bombs there are all fake.
Please wait!
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No!
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. But if the bomb wasn't from the military base or this factory, then you brought it from the Octagon.
Well done!
I must say you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
That is...
Said the castle. In his room. It's gone. There it is. The third one's gone.
Yo,
So how did you reach it?
I see.
same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Also...
Well, yeah.
They could have just killed him with a knife, and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this... There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easier to use. So, did they use it as like a trap and then it just fell on him? His room. Where is it? Apparently. I'll go look for Monokuma. He might open it for us. Then let me know when we can go inside.
Yep.
Man. Hey! Whoa! Huh?
That truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like survival knife. Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed in Nagito's right hand? Isn't that the same?
Maybe.
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
All right.
So the killer is someone who visited the military base at least once.
However...
Knew they were fake. Nagito is trying to make us suffer even after he's died. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. Alright. Let's go back to his room.
What's this?
Hajime.
What are you gonna do?
She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage, because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do while she was licking the black eye. I didn't do that.
Boy, tough
Do
crowd.
it. It's sweet because it's made out of black beans.
Fine, fine. Now, loose! Bye-bye!
Perhaps. Hey, hey.
Alright, what you got inside your room? Oh, that's the present he took from Monomi. The box. He was essentially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe a clue to that might be hidden here as well.
Perhaps.
A treasure box.
Yep.
It's really cute. If Monomi was talking about with Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? Looks a little dangerous. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. It's a diary. Day 16. We've been in the fun nest for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go into the final bedroom today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
Hey, hey.
Did something happen?
Stop it!
From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took a notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. That was close. If I had come any later, you would have seen the inside of the notebook. Fortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, and Nagito was the thief?
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey, hey.
That notebook. It's pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way. That's right, this is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
You're a liar.
Why you?
Monomi, it's not good to lie, you know. Lie? There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monomi can't even write. Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write the letter B.
That's wrong!
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands.
Phew!
So someone wrote it.
What? Hey, hey!
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is this what Monokuma said is true? You said you didn't write in that notebook, is that true? If so, who wrote it?
Bye-bye.
Oh, come on.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. The time for investigating is winding down.
So...
The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first.
Huh?
My cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? Monokuma special poison. For poisoning use only. For someone who likes cold drink, it doesn't look like he's talked very much. But the bottle clearly isn't the drink, right? Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death.
Could it be? Ah!
Looks like there's a warning label on the back. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place, in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure, but where did Nagito get something like this?
Well... See?
The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He's probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial. Dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey!
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about the poison?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like that from the beginning, or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? Was it used to kill him?
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on the island? Are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? Oh, I see the Monokuma.
Hey!
There you are.
No.
Hey!
Yeah, like porn. Yeah, okay. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. Gas mask and gloves? Did he get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves? He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for?
Hajime!
Was there anything else under the bed? Blue aluminum? A round thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows? It might be too soon to decide that. Mayonnaise.
Well?
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. Do they know? I definitely know much about Nagito just by looking at this. The Hope's Peak Academy book in his room? No, I haven't found that yet.
Yep. See?
So I'll leave the shelf to you. Nani? Well, that file was the only one I received from Monokuma. Indeed, it's a school badge of Host Peak Academy. Does that have information about our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from Reserve Department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me, just as I thought Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuchi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information on all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too? I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height, weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words Reserve Corps student. There was no denying. It confirmed that I truly was a Reserve Corps student from the Reserve Department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the Reserve Department? Why am I here with all the other Ultimates?
Hey!
I just found a strange file. Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito is lying.
Huh?
When you're saying everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file?
You're right. My profile is really in here. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Then it's impossible to obtain new clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it. Huh?
What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
The file! His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Byakuya. I'm talking about Byakuya Togami. Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that you think he might be the traitor? No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious. Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about this killing school life,
Too bad.
it's totally wrong. There's a completely different reason. Different reason?
You're getting all riled
How should I
up.
put it? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one person's cheap speculation. What do you mean?
What the heck?
You don't have to ask me that. You'd know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right? And suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter. That's Byakuya's true identity. True identity? He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny Byakuya Tugami. Fake?
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though, I'm not jealous of that at all. That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
so cool.
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that. And he was lying to us the whole time?
But still.
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent. Regardless of whether you want that life or not. In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating. What the hell?
Anyway,
I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right.
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth. What was he trying to say to me at that time? Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Based on the context, if I had to guess,
No,
maybe he
no.
was just complaining that he was cursed to wonder the Earth has nothing more than a fraud? But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. Since you guys went to Hope Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already. So in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew.
Geez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor. Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope Peak Academy. You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
Correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito, too, right? Well, probably.
Are you sure about? Bye-bye.
Here we go.
What is most important? Well, I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right? That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial. So please gather at Monokuma Rock.
The last one, huh?
Yep.
I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about the killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still...
I can't imagine that it's the real end. I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right.
But still...
Well, you don't have to worry so much.
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. If we do that, things will turn out fine. Oops. Monokuma Rock.
Damn right. Huh?
Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me depressed.
Stupid fool!
So, it is going to happen again. A cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends. But once we're through this, we can go back, right?
That's right!
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is his last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not!
Well, can't you believe it? The guy who's making us do this is the one saying it, you know?
You know, right?
That's why I'll definitely survive. If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial,
That's right!
I'll definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops.
You...
Why are you here? You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island, thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
I'll beat you up!
Stupid rabbits should just shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair. I finally realized, after losing my powers, I've realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. Possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I'll fight.
Huh?
What's her deal? I do not really know, but she seems different from before. Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait!
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You...
What can you tell just by looking at those button eyes?
Ah...
Anyway, make sure you turn off Mini Mario. It'd be annoying if you started talking during the trial. Fine.
But still...
Somehow, I understand what Monami is saying, I think. Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial.
Yep.
No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end. Here we go.
Yeah.
This elevator ride. This will be the last time for this too, right? I hope so.
Well?
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
You are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I still can't believe one of us was able to do that. Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials. In fact, during the Funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who have survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. And then the door slowly opened. Fancy.
Well now.
Now that the Chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up! Hey!
This is it, right? This is really the last class trial?
Yep.
It sure is. So you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
Alright!
Didn't I tell you we said it? This is the end.
Now then. Viva killing!
Let's show some enthusiasm and kill each other. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. That curtain is about to rise. Nagito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. He said he believed in hope more than anything else. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up, but there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it, but... there's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun.